Hi guys, welcome back to a really cold Sunday morning on Carport Autos and another video well, it's not a new project, but it is a new vehicle to the channel. Yeah, I'll flip you around and show you what it is. So as you can see, it's a van. VW Caddy, 61 plate. This is a Caddy I. And this is going to be Dave's daily driver. I think he's got a bit of van envy over me having a van. Obviously he has that one, but he's obviously got his Megane, and I don't think he's really enthused about that one. So he's got a van because the job he does, and obviously everything else we do, he does carry a lot of stuff around. So he's decided to get a van. Obviously got it from Copart, and the only damage that we've seen on it is obviously this headlight. This wing was popped in a little, pushed in a little bit, but he's pulled that out and clipped all that back in. Just needs to get a new headlight. And then here, this is pulled down a little bit, so obviously, it being what it is, we're just going to pull that out and leave it, not having any paint done to it. Engine, obviously it does start. We'll start it up in a minute. It's quite straight. It's got some additional locking on side and rear door here. And for those of you that don't know, that there, that's called a manual window winder. And it's lost on some young'uns. But in here, as it is, I mean, he's got his fancy USB port there that somebody's put in. Seat covers which have protected the seats underneath. Can't open the side door, Dave. Must be locked. But obviously, as you're coming back, it's just a typical work van. He just wants a good clean now. What we said with that is we'll probably just get some textured paint or something, paint that, clean all inside. But obviously all these panels do come off, and from my build on my van, we've got quite a bit of carpet left over, so we might just carpet this, make it look a little bit better. Then it floor, probably just do what I did in my van, which is just get an off-cut of vinyl, cut it to shape, away you go. But it's at his at the moment, and once he tried taxing it, and when he was going for the V5, but they wouldn't let him do it for some reason. I don't know why, but obviously when he's got it taxed and he's insured it, he's gonna bring it down to mine, and we'll set about cleaning it up. Other than that, it's quite straight. I mean, wheels, either some wheel trims or set them off, paint them up, bit of silver. So, say it starts up. Gear start, Dave. It's 2 litre, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 litre TDI.
It's a 2 litre TDI engine. Ooh. As you can see, it starts up. It'll probably want a service at some point. It's just been a general workhorse engine, workhorse van, sorry, for whoever had it beforehand. How many miles it go?
170,000.
170,000 miles. So, all in all, not bad at a number. like I say, it's the only thing. I mean, we're showing you this on channel, and we'll probably obviously show you the processors, clean it up, what we've done to it, etc. It's got any MOT on it?
Yeah. About 6 months.
Oh, it's not too bad. It's got about 6 months MOT on it. So, yeah, all good. Right, guys. The only other thing we've found is put wipers on. You got no wipers whatsoever. So there's either a fuse that's blown, indicators work, but we've got no washer fluid or anything like that. Blowers work, radio works. We've just got no wipers at the minute. So just going to quickly do some investigation on these fuses, see if there's anything that might be a bit loose. Terminals are a bit loose on this, so it's just going to get a spanner, tighten them up. But yeah, we're going to pull some specs off Google, see if we can figure out anything from there. Right, a bit of a Google search. Apparently it's a safety system on these cars that if the bonnet is open, the wipers don't work. Didn't know that, but as you can see, we now have wipers. It's as simple as that. So, not too many issues. So what we'll do is we'll wait for Dave to get his he's going to have to wait for his V5 to come through now. And then obviously he can tax it and insure it, and obviously in the meantime, while he's waiting for that, he's going to get a new headlight or replacement headlight for that. And yeah, so we'll cut back in when it's down at carport. See you in a bit. Right, I just thought to do a quick cut in. You just seen in that video then Dave's new van. Obviously he can't do anything with that until he's got it taxed, which he's got to wait for the V5 to come through. He's got a headlight. He's ordered a headlight, that's on its way, so it'll be ready to drive. It's just waiting for its V5 to come through. So with that, you will have probably, and I shall turn you around, in previous video you might have seen that we had this door, and this is this has been fitted to another car, which is obviously a Ford Caddy, because of damage, and I'll just quickly show you the damage. This is the particular car in question, and this is the damage in question. As you can see, door handle's basically had it, and the door does require paint. The only difference between the door I've got and this door is this one obviously says Z-Tech on it, and the one that I've got doesn't. So yeah, I originally got in contact with this because they asked me if it could be buffed out as part of my valeting service, but I went round and realised that it couldn't, and apparently it's happened before, and it happened on this rear quarter, and she was charged best part of 600 quid to have that rear quarter painted and done. And obviously she didn't want to. I mean, it has caught a little bit down there, but I can't do nothing about that. That's just what it is, but we can definitely make this look better. So yeah, that's the reason why I've got this door. Don't get me wrong, it ain't a perfect door. It's good as in regards to the colour match on it. It's about 99.9% there, but there's a slight blemish here, and there's a couple of blemishes in just down here, and a couple of marks here, but compared to that and how that looks, it's a million times better. So we shall be swapping this over. Right, let's crack on. Right, strips. What you have here, you have to take this bit of trim off here. That covers 2 of the bolts for the door mirror, and there's these 3 altogether. 3 8mm bolts. I suggest using a magnet, because if they drop down, you're struggling to get them out. Then on the door itself, or the door card should I say, you've got a screw that's just inside there, and then here, here and here you've got 3 Allen key head bolts. And then obviously you have to take this bit of trim off, which is just held on, clipped on. There's just one slightly different to the Fiat 500. It's got a screw here, but on the 500 there's a screw down here, but on this one there isn't. It's just a bit of trim going all along bottom here. Pull that up, and then that exposes the wires down here for the door. And then all you've got to do now, check strap, which is a Allen key head bolt, 2 10mm top and bottom here. Pull the wiring through and the door's off. Away you go. That's how that's done. And then all you got to do is take the door handle off, which is, I believe this is a cover here, but you get that off through here, and then the handle itself, you have to pull all this forward and get all that off from inside of there, which swapping the door over is the easy part. The hard part is changing up all these bits. It's going to be a nightmare, but let's crack on. It's going to be dark in a bit. Just a little update. It's an absolute nightmare. Obviously the door that is coming, it's literally just a bare shell, so there's no wiring in it, there's no door glass, there's no door lock, there's no door handle mechanism or anything, so I have to transfer it all from that. So rather than taking all the wires out, I've unplugged all the wires, I pulled them through, I've taken the glass out, which you have to wind down to here, then there's a plastic clip that you push in while you're pulling the glass up, and that releases the glass. You have to take this runner out here, which screws on here and here, to actually manipulate the glass so you can tilt it and get it out the door. Then you have a Torx bit here under a cover to take the front part of the door handle out. And then you can pull the rest of the door handle out, and then on the inside you're left with a plastic clip. Where is it? Where's it gone? Let's see. One end of this. So you have to undo your 3 bolts here, that releases this, and then this clip literally sits in the door. I think it's that way, like so, and you literally just push it in and out. You think you're going to break everything. I mean, these were bent already. All I've done is just pushed it out to release it. It just saves taking everything off. Everything's in the right place. I'll just put it back on, eat new one in a bit. What else were there? And I think that was it. So what I'm doing now is I'm just undoing check strap, do the 2 10mm bolts top and bottom, and I can pull the door off. Right guys, sorry I didn't cut in last night, but we were running out of light and running out of time. So obviously we've got everything back in, door cards on, windows in, doors adjusted, all wiring's in, it opens and closes spot on, line gaps pretty spot on, so all in all, success. Right guys, it's the following day. I've given the car a clean. I've machine polished this wing and this rear quarter. I mean, as you can see, there is a colour discrepancy, but there's a colour discrepancy on that bumper, which you'd normally get anyway. That, it doesn't come up on camera, but that wing and that rear quarter are different colours. That's a different colour to that bumper. And then when you get round here, you've actually got the same, again, it don't come up on camera, but that door is a different colour to that quarter. Yet it's a similar colour to front wing. So it's a strange one. Now, this rear quarter has been repaired before because she had damage on here, and obviously she's got a little bit of damage on there as it is now. But if you look at the other side, when you get sort of to here, there's like two noticeable lines here that follow up from there. Now when you get round here, you ain't got that. So whoever's repaired it hasn't repaired it properly, and they haven't pulled this out far enough. That's why this door at the bottom sits proud. So I mean, I've done the best I can. It opens, it closes. Obviously I've got locked it, I put keys in the house, but yeah, it's done. Like I say, it ain't perfect, but compared to how it was, it's a bargain. So yeah. So we'll end that one there. Obviously you've seen Dave's new Caddy, well, new old Caddy, repair on this, and we'll end that video here. So if you do like these videos, please do consider subscribing. Like, subscribe, share, drop a comment if you feel you need to, hit that notification button so when the next videos come out. So yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.